Hello, and thanks for watching 10 News at 11. I'm Sam Perez. Breaking news right now, former President Donald Trump is okay after he says he was shot at a rally in Pennsylvania today. Breaking news this morning, an earthquake hit parts of East Tennessee this morning just after 9. The USGS reports that it was a 4.1 magnitude earthquake. This was a stronger earthquake than we're used to feeling. We typically feel around 2.2 magnitude, 2.0 magnitude earthquakes. They are not uncommon to this area. We do get earthquakes. We just a lot of times can't even feel them. What makes this a little unique is how strong it was. It was a 4.1 magnitude earthquake, but again, no reports of damage. As we're waking up this morning, the AP is projecting that former President Donald Trump is the winner of the election, picking up Wisconsin within the last few hours. New this morning, a shelter-in-place warning is lifted and cleanup is beginning after an ammonia chemical spill in Alcoa. That update coming in less than 6 hours ago. We will have the latest as we're learning it coming to you in the next half hour. Many people are waking up to slick roads this morning. TDOT crews have been working through the night to clear them. And some good news this morning, we're hearing interstates are passable across East Tennessee. It's a different story for county and city crews as they work to clear back roads and side streets right now. We're joined now live on the phone by Hamlin County EMA Director Chris Bell. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. And the community is just days into recovery after a deadly tornado hit the area last week. A truck driver is facing a dozen charges after a deadly crash near Chattanooga. One person is dead after a mass shooting near the campus of Tennessee State University. Can Tennessee's early $60 billion budget make room for an expansion of the Education Freedom Scholarship Program? Republican House Speaker Cameron Sexton and other Republicans pushed to double the number of voucher recipients from 20,000 to 40,000 for next school year. That announcement came from authorities just a few hours ago, a little after 11 o'clock last night. Right now, everyone who was evacuated can return home. We started seeing those snow showers yesterday afternoon, and they continued overnight. And we're checking in now with Emily Crabtree. She's live in Sevierville this morning. The excitement surrounding international hockey is clearly carrying over to the local level. The Ice Bears roster features players from both Canada and the United States, and they're keeping a close eye on the national rivalry as it unfolds. I am such a cat person, and Thelma is precious. Can you tell us a little bit about her? This is Scott, and he's very excited right now. Officials at Vanderbilt University Medical Center say they will stop providing some forms of gender-affirming care to adults in the state. Team USA's women's basketball won gold this morning in their matchup against France. First off, the Hot Air Balloon Festival. I went last year. It is beautiful. It's so much fun. Can you tell us about it? Oh my gosh. I am such a cat person, and Thelma is precious. Can you tell us a little bit about her? This is Scott, and he's very excited right now.
10 News is sponsored by Quality Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical.
Good morning, and thanks so much for watching 10 News Weekend. I'm Sam Perez alongside meteorologist Julia Quady. Julia, I have been loving the weather. Yesterday was like the perfect Saturday.
I even think the timing on when our showers ended up arriving yesterday was pretty ideal. Most of us had the opportunity to spend some time outdoors. I know you got the chance to go on your walk. So honestly, the timing of those showers arriving late yesterday. Sam?
All right, Julia, thank you so much. A 17-year-old is now being tried as an adult after authorities say he killed another teen in September. Riley Pollock is accused of shooting and killing Holden House, who was 18 when he died. Records filed in Roane County Juvenile Court say Pollock is accused of second-degree murder, aggravated assault, and tampering with or fabricating evidence. A court decided last week he would be tried as an adult. His bond is set at $100,000. A man is now facing first-degree murder charges after a shooting in South Knoxville. Deputies say they were called to the Exxon on Chapman Highway after a shooting just before 10 Friday night. Investigators say a man was shot multiple times and died at the scene. We reached out to the sheriff's office today, but investigators have not released the identity of the victim at this time. Deputies say the suspect was not at the scene when they arrived, but witnesses helped investigators track him down the road. This is video from that second scene. Authorities say patrol units found the suspect at his home, and after a brief standoff, they took him into custody. Deputies say Christopher Brian Greer is charged with first-degree murder. Court records also show he had a gun when he was arrested. Witnesses at his house say Greer told them he shot and killed somebody. His bond has not been set at this time. Over 100 people hit the course to honor the life of Blount County Deputy Justin Mowry. Deputy Mowry died in a crash during a pursuit last December. 10 News reporter Emily Crabtree learns how his friends are keeping his memory alive through one of his favorite activities.
From the time I was probably 10.
Organizers say they're hopeful as the years go on, more people will get involved with the event. State leaders could soon choose who sits on airport authority boards. A proposed bill would change how Metropolitan Airport Authority boards operate. In Knoxville, the mayor nominates members to the Metro Airport Board, and then City Council votes on them. But this new legislation would give state lawmakers more power in that process. The bill states a 9-person board would be created, which oversees the major airports in Tennessee. The governor, House Speaker, and Senate Speaker would each appoint 2 members. Local officials, like the mayor, would appoint the other 3 members. House Speaker Cameron Sexton says he thinks the change makes sense.
Also, most of our big airports.
But not all lawmakers are in support. Knox County Representative Sam McKenzie believes the bill would politicize the board, which is currently nonpartisan. Members of the Senate Transportation and Safety Committee passed the bill, and it's now heading to the House Transportation Committee for further consideration. Well, now let's switch gears and get another check on your forecast. It is 6:06, but if it feels like 5:06, you're not alone. Julia.
Sam.
We'll check in with you soon. Thank you. The remains of 6 U.S. service members killed in a drone strike in Kuwait returned home yesterday. As Jen Sullivan reports, this comes as the conflict with Iran is in its 9th day with no end in sight.
Gray clouds hanging over the families of. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Yesterday, the Trump administration declared an emergency and bypassed Congress to immediately sell 12,000 bombs to Israel. And as you've probably noticed, gas prices are rising across East Tennessee. Officials with AAA say the war in Iran is partially to blame. They say 60% of the price you see at the gas pump is from the cost of crude oil. They also say even though the U.S. does not buy oil from Iran, we still feel the effects of the conflict because of the global supply chain. We typically see a spike in gas prices this time of year because gas stations are switching from winter to summer blend. Prices also go up because more people are traveling for spring break. Well, let's look at the average gas prices here in Tennessee. This is from AAA's website. You can see the average price today for a gallon of regular gas is at about $2.98 per gallon, which is up a few cents from yesterday. But we are still under the national average of around $3.45 per gallon. For comparison, we're paying more for gas right now than we were a year ago. Right now in Knoxville, AAA reports an average price of $2.89 for a gallon of regular. Last week it was $2.58. 1 month ago, you paid $2.45, and a year ago, gas averaged $2.73. Experts say we can expect to see higher prices for a little while longer.
For us to see gas prices.
Coming up on 10 News Weekend with the spring-like weather outside, it is the perfect time to get outside. After the break, how the Knox County Library is helping you pair sunshine with the perfect book.
I always knew I had good dance moves, but I finally got to show them out.
13-year-old Kason Cagle says he's always loved dancing and the Tennessee Vols.
How long would you wait to pick your kids up from school? Well, until recently, in Loudoun County, Tennessee, some parents were getting to campus as early as 10:30 in the morning. They were parking, waiting nearly 5 hours so they could be the first in line to get their students when school gets out around 3 in the afternoon. That's because the traffic was so bad.
There has been a key break in the Nancy Guthrie investigation.
Right now, the Vanderbilt quarterback's brother is out of jail after he was arrested for public intoxication in Neyland Stadium during last night's game. You'll never guess these twins' names, but I'll give you a hint. It has to do with the University of Tennessee and the city of Knoxville.